And
said, all right, Mr. President, number one, why, and I agree, I share your concern.
Right.
But why are you and I so concerned about this one country? Because we see it on television. You and I both know there's comparable things like this going on in many places around the world, just where death is just as terrible. If we were to look for the most serious case of ethnic strife in the world, we'd go to the Middle East. You know, that's been there since recorded time. Solomon couldn't solve the problem.
Yeah, but we got the peace plan. We're trying to work on that too, Ross.
But again, the killing still goes on.
Right.
The killing still goes on. But the big thing focused on television is Bosnia. So you and I react to it.
Right.
We see the children. We hate it. I would say the next step, though.
As was with Somalia.
What is our plan? We're going to bomb from the air. So, Mr. President, that won't work. How do you know it won't work? I put out an old National Geographic and show him Laos, where they used to set fires at night so the B-52s would bomb in that area because it's pattern bombing. And you know why they wanted them to bomb in that area? To create fish ponds, and they're still raising fish in those ponds. What's the lesson? You got to take it on the ground after you bomb it from the air, or you don't get anywhere. Now then, you go in and bomb from the air, and to say we won't have any casualties, talk to those guys who were POWs for 7.5 years in Hanoi that were bombing from the air. And not all of them were shot down with SAM missiles. The Vietnamese used to lie on their backs with patterns of rifles, and they literally would shoot a low-flying airplane coming.
All right, I'm the president. I say to you...
You will have casualties, Mr. President.
All right.
Okay, now then, let's assume we come in, we take it on the ground, and we separate them. And after they've been fighting 1,000 years, we've got them separated now. What do we do then? What's going to happen if we ever pull out? They're going to start fighting again. Now, where is the end of this whole thing? Then I would say, Mr. President, if you had a son, would you send him to fight and die in Bosnia? I've spoken to several huge groups of people, not our membership, but this is business groups. Some of them are a little wound up about, let's go hit Bosnia.
Right.
I've said, all right, how many will send your son or daughter tomorrow to fight and die for Bosnia? I do not have one hand up yet. Don't you find that interesting? There is no will to do this out in grassroots America.